KillaVision.
What up? It's your boy Rob J right here, live at Kiss101.7. Of course, today got Common coming through on the show, so make sure you check it out. Shout out to my man KillaVision. Definitely back there on the camera, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be an epic situation. The extravaganza, that's how it goes down. Matter of fact, check it out, 2 to 6, Monday through Friday. That's my show, so you can check me out right there here on Kiss101.7. But like I said, today my man Common's coming through. We're going to talk about the new album. We're going to talk about the 2 new movie projects he's working on. And of course, you know, we're going to talk about the beef between him and Drake. We're going to get down to the bottom of it, what started it, how he feels about it now, as far as him moving on, moving past it. We're going to get into it all. So make sure you got it locked in. Extravaganza, Kiss101.7.
Everybody home, ain't nobody gone, and I got all my niggas around. It feel good, don't it? Getting hood on it, and I got all my niggas around. I got a couple minutes in town, a couple hundred bitches around. So baby, gonna get us around, 'cause I got all my niggas around. Celebrate.
We partying, yeah, got body in exotic bras lobbying, Spanish, Somali, and fly. We live it till we die. We living in the night.
More music, Kiss101.7. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, he is live here in studio. Please help me in welcoming the man himself. Common is in the building.
Yeah, what's up,
good, man?
What's poppin', man? What's going on,
This is epic
Rob?
right here, man. This is epic for me right here.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you for having me here. What's up to Wilmington? It's my first time touching down in Wilmington specifically, you know?
No doubt. There it is. There it is. Well, we got a lot to talk about, man, because when an artist of your caliber comes through, there's a plethora of things we can discuss.
Yeah.
But first, let's talk about the single.
Yeah.
The new single that's out. Let's get into that real quick. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, well, the new single is called Celebrate. It's off the album The Dream of the Believer. And man, it's produced by No ID, and it's just one of those songs where you just feel good when you hear it, man. I had a lot of my people rocking it over New Year's Eve, like, man, this is a feel-good song. We put the video out, directed by Feel to God, and man, I love the song, man. I like when I hear it, I feel good. And
No doubt.
And on the chorus is my man James Fauntleroy, who I work with a lot. He's a great songwriter who did some writing with Rihanna and Chris Brown, but he's a talented dude to just sing on a lot of songs on my album, man.
Okay. There it is. There it is. Now, of course, we seen you doing the acting thing and the music, and how is all that correlating right now, man?
I mean, it works well because I feel like being able to have the opportunity to act allows me to keep growing as an artist. It allows me to really, you know, also be able to make money in a different way. So it's like when I come and do hip hop, I can do it even in a more free way. Like I can do it in a way that I just able to do it almost just for the love. Like it really is for the love. But I mean, but of course I'm still making money doing it. But it's like, man, I'm doing something else too. So they help sharpen each other basically. I mean, sometimes it's hard work, but I love both.
And that's why I asked that, because with the new project, like when you're on the acting scene and you also in the studio working, like what's the inspiration? Do you gather any inspiration from the acting to help you with your music or vice versa?
Yeah, well, I think what happens with the acting is that it gets me open in more ways, because when you act, man, you gotta do all types of things. You can't be self-conscious about anything. So that helps me when it comes to writing stories and just performing and interviews and anything, because you just feel more confident, point blank, and you feel stronger. And I feel like, man, if I can accomplish things as an actor, I definitely can keep growing as an MC.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, when it comes to the whole acting scene, I was looking through just some credits on the album, and I noticed the name Maya Angelou on there.
Yeah. She's I mean, obviously beyond actor, she's like living history. She's one of the greatest people to souls that touch the world. Like, she really has made change through her words and through her actions, and she's featured on the album The Dream of the Believer. She's on the title song called The Dreamer, and she wrote a poem specifically for the album. Okay, because she's an artist. Yes.
You can't even put her in a box, because she can go the acting route. Of course, we know she can write beautifully, the poetry, you know what I'm saying, author, all that. So like, to see the two of you working together is kind of epic, man. Like, because you both have transcended that level right there.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say I feel like I'm an artist that is transcending just, I'm not just a hip hop artist, I'm not just an actor, I'm also a writer, you know, but I can't put myself on her level yet because of what the years that she's done things, the things she's accomplished throughout the years. I mean, from being at the inauguration of Bill Clinton, he asked her to write a poem, to men and women all around the world, and to hanging out with Martin Luther King, working on things. I mean, that's like, I can't put myself on that level, but of our generation, I want to be able to do that at some point.
No doubt, that's what's up. And speaking of our generation, man, I grew up with common sense.
Yeah.
You know,
yes, sir.
in the mid-90s,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
90s right there, huh?
So it's crazy because we see a lot of artists come in the game and they stay relevant, but at some point in time, we see them switch up, you know, change lanes to go with people may consider, you know, what's new with the times or whatever. But you're one of those artists, man, that stay true to the music year after year after year, regardless of the trends that come through, you know, not just hip hop, but music in general. Like, you stay true to that. How important is that to you, even with this latest project?
Well, I mean, this latest project was a true example of staying true to the art because, like, I remember going to the studio with No ID and he'd be like, man, you know what we do, right? Hip hop. And I'm like, yeah, hip hop. So it was kind of like, man, whatever we feel in hip hop, let's do it. Let's not worry about what someone is playing on the radio. Worry about, man, we got to hit the kids. We got to do that. No, just make hip hop music. And if you make good music, the kids will love it. You make good music, the radio will get to it at some point. You know, it's going to hit the people. That's the most important thing. No doubt, no doubt.
So let me ask you this then. Do you ever feel, or have you ever felt at any point in your career, like today, in the past, whenever, the pressure to ever cave to that?
I mean, yes, early on in my career, it was a time where I just put out I Used to Love Her, and that was the album Resurrection, and then right after that, it was some songs that came out, and my record label was like, man, we need you to make some songs that'll be able to be like this song. And I was like, I actually was thinking about it, and I tried to do something like that, and it just didn't feel right to me. I remember going home just not feeling good about my music. And it taught me one thing, is like, you have to follow your heart. You gotta follow the things that you're passionate about, because it's your creation. You know, you could go ask your homies, man, do this sound how this sound there, and you could listen to the intelligence that they give you if you respect their opinions and pick up some of those things. But you still gotta, at the end of the day, feel good about what you're doing and feel like, man, this is my creation, you know. And that doesn't mean you don't collaborate, but it's just like, you gotta allow the things that come through you to come through you, and just be creative with it and be true to you.
No doubt. So let me ask you this, man, without getting too personal, who are the people in your life that you do look to for that creative critique?
I mean, I would say usually it's the producer I'm working with, so that may involve Jay Dilla, God bless his soul, or Questlove from The Roots when I was working with him, and then with The Roots. Or like when I worked with No ID, it was definitely, No ID was a big, you know, influence, and somebody I ran the music across and rhymes across. Well, he was creating the music, so but you know, him, and sometimes it's like my assistant who worked with me. I always have somebody that got a great taste right by my side, and then also Mike Chavez, who was my A&R.
Okay.
And I might even, and I tested on my daughter too.
All right, that's what's up.
I run across my daughter. She's 14, so she at the point now where she really like, she listening to everything that's going on, and she'll tell me like, I don't feel that one.
Is she Dad's biggest critic?
Yeah, she definitely. She used to be Dad's biggest fan. Now she's Dad's biggest critic. You know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me ask you, does she ever ask you about working with other artists? I mean, like the newer artists that out today, like, Dad, why don't you do a song with whoever?
Yeah, I mean, she definitely, she always, first of all, wants tickets to the shows. You know, she wanted, so it was a show with Mindless Behavior and Diggy, and she just like kept, but she likes everybody from Rihanna to Drake to Lil Wayne, but she really loves Rihanna, and Diggy is her favorites.
Okay. That's what's up. But yo, man, we got listeners here. They want to talk to you. They want to, you know what I'm saying, have some words with you. So we're going to have a chance to do that.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, I want to get to the single Celebrate.
Yeah, let's do that. Sure.
You want to do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about that a little real quick, man. Give us a little intro on that, how the whole creative process of that came about.
Well, what happened is actually one of our guys who I would say is on the board of when we create music. His name is Ro, just Ro. He from the Chi. He was sitting in the studio and we were listening to different samples, and he suggested this song, and we found the sample and started listening, and No ID hooked the beat up, and I was like, man, this is real good. So I took it and I rolled out, and I remember it was almost a year ago this time, because it was close to the holiday, and I was writing about celebrating, man, just writing about having a good time. So and this song, when I made it, I felt like, man, this is a great song for like barbecues, fun times, but then it just became a good song for any celebration you wanted to have, you know?
Yo, I think that's one thing the game is missing right now. It's good, feel-good songs. We talk about that a lot. Like, there was a time in hip-hop when that's what we had.
Yeah,
everything was feel-good music, you know what I'm saying? You could play it at the party, at the barbecue, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, we need that. So let's get into this, man. This is Celebrate off the album The Dreamer, The Believer. This is Common. This is my new single. It's Kiss101.7. Let's do it.
Hey. I was about to let you take that. More music, Kiss101.7, of course. We live in studio with Common. That was the new single right there, Celebrate.
Yeah.
You ain't never lie, homie. That's definitely some feel-good music right there.
Yeah, man. Shout outs to James Fauntleroy. Like I said, he and I got a group and with No ID along with other artists called Cocaine 80s. We put out some music on the net just because we love making music, but that's who was on the chorus, and that song is I was gonna go on this some more, like, I mean, as far as right now live, but I knew the beat was about to stop, you know.
We got, do you have an instrumental? Anybody? No? Okay. I get carried away with that sometimes.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
And then you mentioned what you said, Cocaine 80s music?
Yeah, that's the name of it, Cocaine 80s.
How can people, because you said this on the net, how can people find that? Yeah,
you could definitely go to Cocaine 80s and check it out. You know, a lot of the music, you could download it. It's just some really good music. It's diverse music though, like from soul sounding to alternative rock to soul to hip hop to everything.
No doubt, that's what it is. Now, of course, man, I'm not going to dwell on this, because some things are just a small thing to a giant.
Yeah.
In my eyes, you a giant in this game.
Big thanks.
But I gotta throw this out there. The situation with Drake.
Yeah.
Address that real quick, man.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, that's just really, for me, it's just a hip hop thing. I have nothing personal against Drake. It ain't start off really personal for me, and you know, we just kept keeping the hip hop as far as I'm concerned, and who knows, it may be done with now. Like just letting it flow. You know, he said some things and I just said some things back, and to me it's MC battling. Cause
from a lyricist standpoint, like, cut that man up.
I mean, but that's what I'm supposed to do, because that's what I'm supposed to do, man.
You Sunday, man, for real.
We get in the ring, I gotta fight. You know, and some people have asked me, man, you know, like, man, are you doing that? He younger than you shouldn't, you know. But I'm thinking, if we in the ring and we saying we hip hop artists, the MC, then man, it don't matter what age you are. We just in the ring together. We gotta fight to, you know, that's what it is.
No doubt, cause you're a titan in the game, and right now, you know, he's definitely doing his thing.
Doing his thing.
So it's like when it's that friendly camaraderie, like, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time that heated tension there. I think it's good for hip hop, like you said, when it doesn't go outside of
it don't go outside of hip hop. It go outside, as long as it doesn't go outside the music. And I for surely, you know, I gotta say this, and I say this, and it's the truth. I don't want it to go outside of the music at all. It's just like, okay, let's just keep this like the way they did the battles in hip hop throughout the years, the good battles, where it was just like, yo, this dude say this dude say that, and you know, he say something back, and then it's, you know, we kind of done with it. Everybody give their own judgment. Well, I like Ether better than you know everybody say
exactly.
Jay-Z. Everybody pick what they like and just go from there, man. It's good for the music. Drake gonna continue to make great music. I'm gonna continue to make great music, and you know, keep doing my thing.
Now you spoke the fact that your daughter is somewhat of a fan of his. Would you ever see the two of y'all sharing that stage together so she can get that ticket?
I don't know, man. I can't really predict that, but I'll say she definitely was like saying, man, don't even go, you know, Dad, don't go at no, you don't need to go at him. You know?
Not Drake. Drake, dude, not Drake.
Yeah, so I mean, I was like, you know, but like I said, I think, you know, he's a talented artist, so he'll continue to do his thing, and I just had to speak my piece, man. I'm a warrior, man.
No doubt.
You know, I love rap, man. I love hip hop. So when it comes to the battle, I'm part of that too.
No doubt. And he seems like one of those type of guys. Like I said, I think musically it's a good thing for hip hop. Like it's healthy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it don't go outside of the music.
Yeah.
And it's now we got a hot track that, you know, Common spit on. We got a hot track that Drake spit on, and everybody's happy now.
Everybody's happy. It's cool, man. It's, you know, a little something to talk about. Keep it moving after that.
I tell you what I'm happy about.
What you happy about?
I tell you what I'm happy about. I'm happy that you're here at my station, man.
Thank you, man.
And I'm Tony Q, and
Tony, thanks for having me, man.
You know, you're at the last privately owned station in the Northeast.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Yes,
and we're playing black music.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
So I just wanted to come and shake your hand. And thank you so much for coming.
We die, we living in the night, toast looking in the eye. On our paper till we get it like Dubai. Shy niggas stand up, plastic cups. Girls with the drastic butts that ask for bucks. It don't stop here. Bottles of booze pop here. And we gon' get around like Tupac's here. Celebrate like it's New Year. Some bomb rods coming tight nuclear. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Lit the medicinal. Past it, give it go. Backwoods, liquor store, celebrate.